first streaming game of the Minnesota Ice Cougars U19 for the 2026 season. We got the Ice Cougars versus Milwaukee. Ice Cougars in black, Milwaukee in white. But today's game will be at the Anderson Ice Arena, the Ice Cougar practice rink. Should be up for some good hockey. Cougars are getting tuned up for a weekend in Chicago next week. We'll have a series of games against Milwaukee here today. So. Here we go. Starting in net for the Ice Cougars, we have number 35, Samantha Braun. We got Tony Alm wearing the all-black jersey today. Paige Johnson, number 16 at her wing. Maddie Sundgren, number 7 on her other wing. Starting defense, we have Abby Olsen and Amelia Olsen. Let's see if the Ice Cougars can get off to a good quick start here. Looks like we're going to have 3 15-minute periods with 2 minutes. I doubt in between. Probably no resurface because we're only scheduled for an hour of ice. Oh, we have an hour and a half ice, so never mind. They will do a resurface. I can't read schedules. Let's go Ice Cougars. Milwaukee wins the draw. Brings it back far side. Turned over in the neutral zone. Maddie with it. Send it down. Cougars get out. Off. Oh, that was offsides. Milwaukee's trying to set up a forecheck. Down low, shot deflected wide. Milwaukee holds it in. Cougars bring it up. Maddie with it, sends it out. Page comes along the boards. Puck loses the puck at the half wall, or at the center ice. Puck down low. Braun directing traffic. Blakely out with it. Through the neutral zone. Gains the Milwaukee. Turned over back to neutral. Braun pushed this light shot wide. Cougars break it out. Glassbrenner with it. Up to Peterson. Kara gains zone. Turned over at the half wall. CC Alm tries to hold it in. Puck chips out. Back to neutral zone. 2-on-2. Milwaukee coming in. Toe drag fail. Glassbrenner comes up with it. Tries to dump it in. Turned over in neutral zone. Milwaukee gains Cougar zone. Nice poke check by Emily. Piper Wheeler on the puck. Milwaukee still on it. Good defense collapse there to to stop the shot. Amelia with it, brings it behind the net. Comes up the middle. McKenzie with it, gets taken down. No call. Taken down into the net. We're having some camera difficulties here. A little bit of a lateral dip. No, you are not in it. You're fine. Do not ignore the lady that might show up occasionally if I turn too far. It's my wife and she'll be mad at me. Nobody make any comments at all. Okay. All right, Cougars control the face-off, try to dump it in. Milwaukee picks it up. Breakout pass. Milwaukee comes from neutral. CC and Abby Olsen back for D. Centering pass, nobody home. Milwaukee comes out of the corner with it. Centering pass there. Braun save. Milwaukee brings it around. Feeds the front. Good poke check. McKenzie comes up into the neutral zone with it. Milwaukee turns it back over. Enters the Ice Cougar zone. Tony Alm on the puck. Maddie with it. Cougars try to get it deep. Milwaukee intercepts. Puck back to Anna Lane. Anna Lane sends it back through the neutral zone. Milwaukee goes back to regroup. Emily pushed off the puck. Blakely with it. Back to Anna. Anna up to Maddie. Turned over. Milwaukee gains his own. 2-on-1. Shot wide. Can't hold his own. Puck comes back to neutral. Milwaukee has to regroup. Gains his own. Dumps it in. Amelia Olsen on the puck. Reverses back to Blakely. Blakely up to Glassbrenner. Glassbrenner tries to get it to Page. Just behind her. Milwaukee regroups again. That should be an icing. 10:44 remaining in the first frame. During some of the breaks, I will mute to try to make sure I don't get some copyright issues with the audio over the background because I don't talk all the time. Offensive zone draw. Tony Alm taking the face off. Milwaukee controls. Amelia pinches, holds his own. Puck at the half wall. Peterson pushing. Glassbrenner challenging. Puck comes out behind him. Abby sends down. Icing waved off. They're not playing hybrid icing, so not sure why that was waved off, but Amelia comes up with the puck. And he waved out that one too. Refs don't want whistles, I guess. Maybe a tit for tat. Milwaukee regrouping in their zone. Vanessa into the corner to fight for the puck. Wins the battle. Comes out with it. She was taken down. They got tripped. Ice Cougars will get the first power play of the game. Couple chances there. Couple saves by the goalie. Milwaukee turns it over or brings it across. Streaks back down. The last Ice Cougar game was pre-Christmas, so a little bit of a break here. Looks like trying to shake a little rust off. Shot pushed aside by Braun. Looking to have it icing. Ice Cougars control off the draw. Outlet pass is intercepted. Milwaukee turns it over. Milwaukee full strength. Struggling to get out of the zone. Ice Cougars get to it. Van Ness on it. Milwaukee back to neutral. And Elaine on the puck. Milwaukee gains his own, rushes in. Shot wide. Anna Lane sends it around. Peterson sends it across. Puck with poke check, passes poke check. Cougars going for a change. Tony Alm challenging. Milwaukee gets through. Shot, blocker save, Braun. Outlet pass intercepted. Cougars get it to neutral. Milwaukee regroups. Milwaukee brings it back up. Amelia with the puck. Over to Page. Just out of reach. Milwaukee turns it over. Off of McKenzie's skates. Deflected back down. Milwaukee brings back for neutral. Wrap around or sent it around. Milwaukee holds. Puck down low. Centering pass. Shot. Save. Braun. Sealed the pipe there. Shots are 6-3 Milwaukee. 5:03 remaining. Defensive zone draw. Tony Alm will take it. Ice Cougars control. Odd bounce off the Zamboni door. Alm able to recover. Cougars send it down. Should be an icing. Maybe won't make it. We'll see. Nope. Waved off. Cougars hold the zone. Milwaukee try to break it out. Emily pinches. Puck comes out. And Elaine back picks it up. Outlet pass is intercepted. Shot scored. Milwaukee with the goal off a turnover in the slot. Blakely with the face-off win, brings it into the zone. Shot gets deflected. Garrett comes up with it. Shot saved. Puck still free. That should have been a trip. Amelia pinches, holds. Another shot pushed aside. Shot was just wide. Perry Peterson behind the net with the puck. Feeds the slot. Couldn't quite get a handle on it for Blakely. Milwaukee breaks it out. Turned over in neutral zone. Peterson comes back, gains his own. Shot block. Cougars got a change. Have to come back and regroup. CC Alm with it. Just out of reach. Milwaukee turns it over. Centering pass, didn't connect. Paige Johnson with it. Sends it up to Glassbrenner. Glassbrenner goes for a change. Milwaukee turns it back around. Gains his own. Good poke check there by Abby. Tony picks it up. Reverses. Poked off her stick. Tony stays on it though. Recovers. Abby comes up with it. Sends it over to Maddie. Maddie through the neutral zone. Tries to walk the player. Puck gets caught in her skates. Centering pass, didn't quite connect. Milwaukee turns it over. No icing. Milwaukee goes for a change. 15 seconds left in the first frame. Outlet to Maddie. Maddie tried to send it in. Should do it for the first period. At the end of one, we have Milwaukee ahead of the Cougars, 2-0. Shots by Milwaukee, 8. Shots by Ice Cougars, 6. Got a couple minute intermission here, and then we'll reset for the next period. See that Cougars going to add a little pep to their step here and cut a hole in this deficit. See if that one period can be a shake the rust off period. Milwaukee comes up with it, sends it back through. Blakely comes up with it, gets through his own. Blows a tire. Glassbrenner back brings it down low. Milwaukee breaks it out. Amelia there to intercept. No icing. Emily on the puck. Nope, Amelia. Page to Tony. Tony back to Glassbrenner. Shot, save. Cougars control. Anna Lane shoots. Shot block. Milwaukee breaks it out. Gains the Ice Cougars zone. Anna back to pick it up. And up the Page. Page crosses over to Maddie. Maddie gains his own. Page picks it up. Shot blocked. Maddie on it. Milwaukee picks it up and pulls behind. Circles back. Breaks it out. Anna with it at center ice. Puck in their skates. Tony over to Page. Page gets it deep. Cougars go for a change. Looking for the stretch pass. Nice intercept there by Emily. Emily gains his own. Shot blocker save. Piper down below tries for the wraparound. Couldn't quite get. Amelia holds his own, puts it down low. Glassbrenner tries to feed the slot. Puck goes behind the net. McKenzie on it. McKenzie back to Emily. Emily shot block. McKenzie back on it. Puck to Emily at the half wall. Emily sends it in. Ooh, two couple chances there. Cougars hold his own. Get the puck down low again. Glassbrenner pushes. McKenzie back over the other corner. Emily tries to pinch. Puck does chip out. Milwaukee breaks it out. Didn't need to change. Send it back down. Amelia for it. Amelia to Emily. Puck comes out to neutral. Milwaukee loses it. Cougars go for a change. Milwaukee brings it up. Tony on with it. Over to Maddie, over to Peter, Kara. CC Alm. Over to Blakely, sends it, tries to chip it in. Milwaukee with it. Tries to reverse. Tony Alm goes for it. Puck still down behind the net. Abby holds. Puck's deflected out. Abby racing to rush. Milwaukee streaks through. Braun follows it across. Good save. Walk, shot goes wide. The Ice Cougars going to get a change here, going to ice it. 10:38 remaining in the second frame. Cougars control off the draw. Maddie comes through neutral with it. You got Maddie, Glassbrenner, and Page. Maddie to Glassbrenner. Puck turned over. Anna couldn't quite hold it. pucks come back, and it regroups. Sends down to going to be an icing. Here we go. Defensive zone draw. Cougars control. Maddie with it again. Tries to send it across. Puck doesn't get out. Back to Anna. Puck still not out. And puck at the half wall. Page with it. Chips it up to Glassbrenner. Glassbrenner in neutral. Hooked. Hooked. Still hooked. Are you going to get the holding though? We'll see. He didn't call that? Called an icing. When there was a blatant hook and a... Okay. Milwaukee controls. Off the draw. Breaks it out. Puck back to neutral. Milwaukee gains his own. Braun makes a save. Leaves it for Amelia. Puck deflected out. Glassbrenner on the face-off. Back to the wins the draw. Back to Peter. Back to Ulm. Puck gets dumped back in. Anna Lane sends it up. Blakely deflects it. Blakely over to Peterson. Peterson up to Glassbrenner. Glassbrenner gains his own. Back to Peterson. Peterson shot deflected in front, just wide. Blakely on the puck. Peterson able to step up. Ice Cougars regroup, almost regained his own, offsides. Milwaukee comes back out, dumps it in, shot on net. And Elaine sends it up, deflected back by Peterson into the zone. Vanessa and Peterson challenge, puck gets tipped out. 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Emily steps up, challenges the play. Puck back to Amelia. Amelia reverses over to Emily. Emily up to Glassbrenner. Glassbrenner gains his own. No, tries to walk, keeps on the puck, behind the net. Outlet pass is intercepted. Amelia controls. Back to Maddie. Cougars are onside. Maddie walks the blue, brings it down. Back to Amelia. Amelia shot, block. Milwaukee turns it over, brings it through. 3-on-2 with back checkers. Tony Alm challenges to the corner. Halfway through the game, 7:30 remaining in the second period. A little more even play here, right? Whoa! Scary deflection out front. Braun pushes it aside. Puck turned over. Got to race to the puck. Milwaukee back to get it. Milwaukee coming through the neutral zone. Deflected still on the puck. Puck saved by Braun. Abby Olsen with it. Centering pass intercepted. Puck comes back. Tony Alm picks it up. Tony over to CC. Ice Cougars sent it down. Waved off that icing. McKenzie races down. Sends it over. Piper to control. The half wall. Milwaukee comes back through. 2-on-1. Back checkers though. Shot save. Glassbrenner up to McKenzie. McKenzie sends it just behind Piper. Milwaukee regroups. Gains his own. Abby with the puck. Abby to McKenzie. Puck at the half wall. McKenzie and Abby fighting for it. Abby comes up with it. Sends it out. Right behind. There's Glassbrenner with it. 1-on-1. Nice step. Check goal. Ice Cougars. Nice move there by CC Glassbrenner on the pass from Abby and McKenzie, I believe. Cougars cut the deficit in half, 2-1, with 5:57 remaining in the second frame. Ice Cougars, or Milwaukee wins the draw, but the puck goes back down low. Sorry about a little bit of an audio delay. I had to give a little instructions to family members on which team was which. But we're back. 5:12 remaining. Offense's zone draw. CC's comes back through. CC over to Kara. Kara back to Blakely. Blakely shot. Save. Nice passing there by the Cougars. Ice Cougars control. Amelia at the puck. Shot. Nice deflection on net. Milwaukee breaks it out. Gains the Cougar zone. Sends it back down. Blakely battles. Peterson there. Cougar slices her, or Milwaukee walks out with it. Still battling for it. Blakely down in the corner with it, sends it around. Centering pass, intercepted by Amelia. Shot cross the slot. Glassbrenner with it, over to Peterson. Peterson tries a toe drag. Puck poke checked away. Milwaukee comes back around. Puck comes back. Blakely with it. Sends it up. Just out of reach of McKenzie. Kara down low with the puck. Puck at the half wall. Kara there to fight for it. Puck chips out. Milwaukee brings it to neutral. 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the second period. Maddie Sundgren there, turns it over. Sends it up to McKenzie. McKenzie goes to the zone. Shot, just wide. And Elaine holds his own. Shot was deflected. McKenzie in the slot with it. Battles. Emily with the turnaback. Shot goes wide. Puck gets sent around. Emily to hold. Emily keeps it in. Sends it back down low. McKenzie to the corner of the battle. Puck comes to the half board. Pass intercepted by Blakely. Milwaukee does send it down low. Anna Lane, Blakely battle in the corner with the puck. Milwaukee ties it up. Milwaukee comes out with it. Emily there though. Emily tries to send it out, just out of reach of Glassbrenner. Or Paige. Paige sends it up, gets picked up by the defense. Defense walks in the crease. Braun there with the save. Goalie interference, easy. Shot deflected wide. Things getting a little feisty back there. Puck comes up. They're taking both of them or one? They're taking both. Try to control it a little bit. We got McKenzie, so we got
Were they the ones fighting behind the net?
I don't know. I think they're both going at it. So
There was a set of 4.
should be 5-on-5. Coincidentals. Ref trying to get control. Milwaukee controls on the face-off, tries to regroup. Ice Cougars block him in the neutral zone. Puck comes back into Milwaukee zone. Back to neutral. Abby sends it down low. See if Cougars can set up their forecheck. Cougars still on the puck behind the net. Centering pass doesn't connect. Abby holds his own. Abby's tripped. That's all the refs think about calling it. Oh, drop pass was intercepted. We got a break the other way. Nice defense by Amelia. Cougars come up with it. Amelia has it, chips it out. Tony Alm almost gets there. Milwaukee sends it back up. Anna Lane there. Sends it over to Cece Alm. Cece Alm up to Paige. Nope, up to Glassbrenner. Shot goes wide, deflected. Blakely holds his own. Shot goes wide. Glassbrenner sends it back to Blakely. Blakely over to Cece. Cece back to Blakely. Blakely shots blocked. Milwaukee comes up to the neutral. 3-on-2 with back checkers. Dumps it down. Ice Cougars have to go back. Anna up to Blakely. Blakely to Glassbrenner. Glassbrenner through the neutral zone. Up to Paige. Puck poked off. Milwaukee regroups. 3-on-1. Back checker 3-on-2. Shot deflected off her glove into the net. Milwaukee takes a 3-1 lead. Two seconds remaining in the second frame. That's all she wrote for the second period. Milwaukee still has a 2-goal advantage, now 3-1. Shots are Milwaukee 17, Ice Cougars 15 for the game so far. We're going to resurface, take a little bit of a break, and come back for our third frame. Back for the third frame. Here we go. Ice Cougars versus Milwaukee U19. See if we can get a little more pep in our step. come out pretty quick in the third period a lot of times. So let's go Ice Cougars. They may step up the time from 15 minutes to go whatever's remaining running time. Here we go, start of the third. Milwaukee controls off the draw. Outlet pass behind him. Emily with it, sends it up to Tony. Tony back to Emily. Chips it back up, puck in. Ice Cougars set it, forecheck. Sundgren on the puck. Cross pass behind as Milwaukee breaks out. Nice poke there by Emily. Tony with it. Gains his own. Turned over. Milwaukee back through. Ice Cougars collapse onto the D. Don't let him get through. Puck out to Blakely. Deflected over. Milwaukee picks it up. Gains Ice Cougars zone. Abby Olsen pushes the puck off. Milwaukee back with it. Braun pushes the shot aside. Peterson up to Maddie. Maddie sends it in, goes for a change, and my camera got all messed up again. Puck down low. Milwaukee sends it back into neutral. Anna Lane there to pick it up. Cougars send it back down. Glassbrenner with it, loses it in the slot. Milwaukee brings it behind. Glassbrenner challenges. Milwaukee reverses. Comes up the other side. Blakely to pressure. Milwaukee gains neutral. Dumps it in for a change. Braun sets it up for Lane. Lane sends it around. Peterson over to Blakely. Puck's chipped off. Milwaukee regroups. Sends it back in. Puck on net. Braun with the cover, or with the save, with the pushes this side. Milwaukee with it. Holds his own. Chipped by Peterson. Race for the puck here. Milwaukee gets there. Sends it around. Tony Elm at the half wall. Puck gets chipped out. Piper Wheeler back to pick it up. Piper to Abby. Abby tries to send it up. Piper back in the middle with it. Tony Elm there to pick it up. Gains his own. Gets tied up. Wheeler in the corner. Puck gets past Page. Abby Olsen pinches. Holds his own. Puck to Tony. Shot blocked. Milwaukee sends it back to neutral. Amelia has to regroup. Amelia dumps it down low. Cougars go back in. Page on the forecheck. Tony at the half wall. They send it up. Amelia picks it up. Shot. Save. Outlet pass all the way through. No icing. Braun can't quite play it. Shot. Saved by Braun. Defensive zone draw to the right of Braun. Blakely looks like she's taking the face off. Blakely wins the draw. Cougars control. CC Alm sends it around to Glassbrenner. Zamboni doors in the corner. Half the time have bad caroms. Breck's no different. Puck up to McKenzie. McKenzie chips it to neutral. Milwaukee regroups. CC takes her out in the corner. Blakely sends it up, just off, held in by Milwaukee. Still held in. Puck on Anna's stick. Anna brings it through neutral. Tries to dump it in. Milwaukee recovers. Nice. McKenzie blocks or intercepts the cross ice pass. Puck back to lane. Outlet pass was intercepted. Emily keeps it in. Nope. Emily tried to poke it back to neutral. Puck gets passed. Puck to Maddie. Back to neutral. Piper there. Chips it down into the Milwaukee zone. Step up by Amelia. Intercepts the breakout pass. Emily poke checks the puck off the stick. Milwaukee pushes down into the Ice Cougar zone. Amelia behind the net sends it around. Milwaukee at the half boards comes up with it. Nope, Amelia with it. Milwaukee able to hold though. Amelia does chip it out. Second effort. Maddie with it, sends it in. Looks like Cougars going for a change. Puck down the Cougar zone. No icing. McKenzie with it. Sends it down low. 9 minutes remaining in the game. Abby holds his own. Puck comes back to Milwaukee, 2-on-1 with back checkers. Good play there by CC Alm. Push the puck to the boards. Centering pass for the wrong team. Shot was deflected. McKenzie behind the net with it. Walks through the slot. Milwaukee holds his own. Puck back to Abby. Abby chips it up. Puck turned over. Cece able to chip it out. Glassbrenner sends it into neutral. Milwaukee regroups. Sends it back in. Milwaukee gains his own. Braun save. And Cougars will have an icing. Evens his own draw. Ice Cougars control. Emily tries to send it up. Puck intercepted. Puck does come out though. Milwaukee regroups. Centering pass. Shot goes wide. Milwaukee has to touch up. Offsides. Cougars get it out. Puck still kind of... Cougars try to send it in. Milwaukee intercepts the pass, turns around, tries to regroup. Well, Cougars go for a change. Milwaukee sends it down, and they're going for a change. Amelia Olsen with the puck. Reverses over to Abby Olsen. Milwaukee holds zone. Abby stays with it. Blakely tries to hold it, but Milwaukee has it down low. Centering pass. Puck back to the point. Shot save, Braun. 6 minutes, 48 seconds left. Milwaukee still holding a 2-goal advantage here. Ice Cougars control off the defensive zone draw. Blakely sends it around to McKenzie. McKenzie with it. Stays on it through the neutral zone. Gets it deep. Centering pass chance. Deflected by the goalie. Outlet pass 2-on-1. Nice defensive stick there by Amelia. Pushes the shot wide. Amelia back behind. Sends it back up. Milwaukee holds his own. Shot goes wide. Shot in the slot. Wide. Amelia comes up with it. Sends the neutral zone. Deflected by Sundgren. Milwaukee recovers, breaks it out. Page with it. Milwaukee sends it back in. Shot on net. Braun with the push it aside. Milwaukee tries to regroup, misses the pass. The puck goes deep into their zone. 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Milwaukee comes up with it. And Atlanta with a poke check, but Milwaukee's still on it though. Shot deflected. CC Elm to the puck. Sends it back around to Anna. Puck back to Tony. Still in the Cougar zone. Glassbrenner brings it around. Tries to come up with some speed. Poke checked off by Milwaukee. Anna back down below. Anna over to Glassbrenner. Glassbrenner off the boards. Up to Peterson. Couldn't quite gain the zone. Milwaukee brings it back. Vanessa with it. Vanessa walks to the neutral. Sends it over to Kara. To Glassbrenner. Glassbrenner back to Vanessa. Vanessa around to Emily. Emily walks to blue. Still on it. Down to Glassbrenner. Glassbrenner passes. Puck just off net. Puck back to Blakely. Good zone time here. Shot on net. Nice deflection. Good cover by the goalie. 3:56 remaining in the game. Ice Cougars 12 to draw. Puck back to Emily. Emily's shot blocked. Blakely's shot deflected. Peterson down the corner to battle. Cougars come out with it. Milwaukee gets it now. Turns it back over. Brings it to neutral zone. Emily stands up in the neutral. Slows him down. Milwaukee gains his own. Puck back to Kara. Kara deflects up. No icing. Milwaukee breaks it out. Abby Olsen intercepts the stretch pass. Sends it back down low. Glassbrenner on the forecheck. Milwaukee can't quite get the puck still moving. Tony Alm pulls it up. Looking for the centering pass. Intercepted. Puck back to CC Alm. CC Alm down to... Looks like this will be an icing. Wow, they waved off that icing too. Okay. Milwaukee holds his own. Milwaukee still holds his own. Piper Wheeler chips it out into neutral. Milwaukee regroups, regains Ice Cougars zone. Puck on net. Milwaukee sends it back down low. Cougars look a little gassed. Piper sends it out to neutral. Cougars getting a change. Milwaukee doing a regroups, sends it far side. Cougars clear. Minute 45 remaining. Milwaukee holds his own. Cougars break it out. Glassbrenner, Vaness. Glassbrenner sends it in. Blakely challenges. Milwaukee turns it over, brings it out. 1-on-1. Shot blocker save. Under a minute remaining in the game. Milwaukee gains his own. Amelia back to fight for it. A little bit of extracurricular happening behind the net. Shot blocked. Oh! Deflected in the air on the side to the net. That was a tough one. Good goal by Milwaukee, making it 4-1. Ice Cougars gain the zone, control the puck at the forecheck. Takedown there. Milwaukee comes out. Shot goal. Last 15 seconds. That's the end of game one of this 4-game weekend against Milwaukee. Ice Cougars with the 5-1 loss. Milwaukee had 26 shots. Ice Cougars